Welcome to Quickcasts from Yoga for First Responders. I'm Eric Brenneman, and in these bite-sized episodes, we'll bring you quick insights and practical tips on the power of yoga, breathwork, mindfulness, and meditation specifically for first responders. Whether you're on a quick break or between calls, we've got a nugget of wisdom to help you stay resilient and focused. Let's dive right in.
Hi everyone, it's Olivia. YFFR recently celebrated its 10th birthday of incorporation. And as I reflected back on the years of growth and all the bumps and bruises and celebrations that come with that, it was hard to ignore something that continued to pop up. And its hopeful knock on our door has gotten louder and louder, and it's something that we can no longer ignore because something's evolving. And if you've been following Yoga for First Responders for a while, or if you've trained with us, taught with us, or even just been curious about what we do, this is going to give you a very clear picture of where we're headed next. And I want to walk you through it in a way that feels grounded, clear, and exciting. We have opened the door to the next level of YFFR. Let me start with this. Yoga for First Responders is not changing. The protocol, the mission, the work, it all remains. We are still committed to helping first responders process stress, build resilience, and enhance performance in a way that is job specific, culturally informed, and proactive. That foundation is solid. It works, it's been proven, and it's not going anywhere. But over the years, something has become very clear, and that's that the need for this work is not limited to first responders, not even close. Think about it. Have you seen burnout outside of first responder culture? Of course you have. Have you seen people overwhelmed, dysregulated, reactive, shut down, just trying to keep up with life? You probably don't have to look very far. It might be inside your own home. Teachers, healthcare professionals, corporate leaders, parents, people navigating grief, infertility, major life transitions. And if you've ever taken a YFFR training, you've probably had this thought. Someone else could really use this too. That's the moment everything started to shift. Because the question became, if this protocol works so well in one of the most high-stress environments in the world, why wouldn't we make it more accessible to others? And that is where Aerient comes in. Aerient is our word, combining sentient, meaning consciousness, and the Latin word aeris, meaning of the air or breath. And together they make conscious breathing. Aerient is the evolution of Yoga for First Responders. It's the umbrella company, the source that YFFR now sits under. And what that allows us to do is take the exact same proven protocol and expand its application into broader populations. And now again, I want to be very clear about something because this part matters. YFFR is the flagship program, and it always will be. It's the foundation. It's the blueprint for everything we do. Aerient is not replacing YFFR. It's expanding it. So think of it like this. We've spent the last decade refining a protocol in one of the most demanding environments imaginable. And so we can take that same level of precision, of discipline, and of effectiveness and apply it to other high performance and high stress populations. Same training, new environments, greater impact. Aerient at its core is representing awareness and control, the ability to understand what's happening internally and then influence it. The ability to understand what's happening internally and then influencing it, mastering the mind and optimizing the functioning of the mind, body, and nervous system, the entire psychophysiological system. Because at the end of the day, that's what this work is about. Not relaxing, not avoiding tough situations, not stretching. It's about strengthening the nervous system, autonomic fitness, having the skill to regulate under stress, recover efficiently, and perform when it matters. And that's not a first responder skill. That's a human skill. So, what does this actually look like moving forward? It means that YFFR instructors and the protocol itself are no longer limited to one lane. We will be taking this work into schools, into hospitals, corporate environments, leadership teams, specialized populations navigating unique stressors. We have already piloted programs in areas such as infertility, professional development for educators, and addressing burnout in entrepreneurs. And what we're seeing is the same thing we've always seen. It works, and it's desperately needed and wanted. And here's what I want you to understand as you are part of this community. We're not diluting the work, we're expanding its reach. And what Aerient does is give us structure to that expansion. We're not becoming something different, we're becoming more capable of applying what we already know. And now we have the credibility to take us forward, never leaving YFFR behind. That's the bridge. That's what connects everything. It allows us to build new programs, enter new sectors, create sustainable growth, and reach more people without losing what made this work effective in the first place. Because here's the truth. If we want this work to reach more people, if we want it to last, if we want to build something that actually changes how people in general relate to stress and performance, we have to be willing to grow, to step beyond what's familiar, and to embrace the discomfort that comes with that, all the while leaning on the foundation of structure and clarity. So this is that first step, me telling you right now. And given that you are listening to me say these words means that you are most likely someone who believes in this work and you're already part of that evolution. Who do you wish had the skill that YFFR trains? Let us know. Comment on this episode, send us a DM, shoot us an email at info@yogaforfirstresponders.org, and let's make it happen. Stay tuned. There's a lot coming, and we're only getting started. Hey, before we go, I want to remind you that training your mental and physical health is incredibly important, especially for those working in high-stress jobs like first responders.
And if you're interested in learning more about yoga for first responders, visit yogaforfirstresponders.org for our on-demand training app, online course platform, in-person training, and more.
Like this podcast, subscribe, and give us a great review. We are so happy to have you part of the YFFR mission.